Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and another batch of WWE 2K20 news, as today we're talking more on the new Roman's Reign Tower, which matches we'll see, the possibility of the ambulance match, what to expect from the tower itself, plus we've also got the first ratings reveal which took place at Gamescom. Before getting to any of that though, if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all the latest WWE 2K20 news. So with that out of the way, let's jump straight into the recently announced Roman's Reign Tower, which we covered yesterday, as this sees the inclusion of a special tower within Towers mode that highlights some of the key matches from Roman's career. Now, I shared this match list yesterday, which includes all 16 matches that will be part of the tower, and it led to a lot of speculation about potential match types, specifically the ambulance match. So let's run through each of the matches and which match they appear to be based on, as we have Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins vs Team Hell No, which appears to be from Extreme Rules 2013, Roman Reigns vs Randy Orton, which I'd imagine is from SummerSlam 2014, Roman Reigns vs Daniel Bryan, which is most likely their match from Fastlane 2015, as this was a #1 contenders match to see who would go on to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns vs The Big Show looks to be from Extreme Rules 2015, which was a last man standing match. Roman Reigns vs Bray Wyatt could be their encounter from Hell in a Cell 2015. Roman Reigns vs Sheamus is almost certain to be their match from the December 14th, 2015 episode of Raw, as this was the match that seen Roman win his second WWE Championship despite interference from both Rusev and Mr. McMahon. Roman Reigns vs Triple H is again almost certain to be their World Championship match from WrestleMania 32, which seen Reigns pick up his third WWE Championship. Roman Reigns vs AJ Styles could be one of two possible matches, the first one being Payback 2016 and the second one being an Extreme Rules match from Extreme Rules 2016, both of which seen the WWE World Championship on the line, with Reigns retaining the title on both occasions. Roman Reigns vs Rusev looks to be their encounter from Clash of Champions 2016, as this match seen Roman win his first United States Championship. Roman Reigns vs Braun Strowman has a bunch of potential matches, as they've crossed paths many times. However, the match that people instantly seem to start talking about when they seen Roman Reigns vs Braun Strowman listed was the ambulance match that took place at Great Balls of Fire. Now, while it would be amazing to see the ambulance match added to the game, this doesn't look to be the match that will be featured, as unlike all of the other matches on this list, this match was a match that Reigns lost, therefore it wouldn't make sense to include it in a gauntlet tower. As for the match that it'll most likely be, I would imagine it'll be their match from Fastlane 2017, as this was the match that seen Reigns defeat Strowman, which was the first time that Strowman had ever suffered a singles loss. Roman Reigns vs The Undertaker is their match from WrestleMania 33, which seen Roman defeat The Undertaker, becoming only the second person to beat him at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns vs John Cena looks to be their match from No Mercy 2017, which seen Roman withstand numerous AAs before eventually taking out Cena with a Superman punch and a spear. Roman Reigns vs The Miz looks to be the Intercontinental Championship match from the November 20th, 2017 episode of Raw, which seen Roman win the title to become the 28th Triple Crown and 17th Grand Slam champion in WWE. Roman Reigns vs Samoa Joe is likely their match from Backlash 2018, which seen Roman defeat Joe in the show's main event. Roman Reigns vs Brock Lesnar is a matchup that we've seen a lot, however this match is their encounter from SummerSlam 2018, which seen Roman conquer the Beast to win the Universal Championship before then vacating it 2 months later after being diagnosed with leukemia. The final match in the tower is Roman Reigns vs Drew McIntyre, which was their match from WrestleMania 35 and seen Roman make a triumphant singles return after his battle with leukemia. So there you go, that's all the matches that were listed, and which ones I think they relate to is they'll see Roman picking up the win, which makes sense when you consider that essentially this is going to be one big gauntlet match. So if these matches are included and they're historically accurate and include older models for the likes of Sheamus as well as the actual arenas, then this could be a pretty cool tower, as it'll give us a few extra additions. However, I will say that I've got a feeling that this won't be the case, as looking at the way that the matches were announced and the lack of any dates or events, plus the fact that there's only one match with each opponent bar Bryan, who's also in a tag match, then I'd imagine that this is going to be just a collection of matches with Roman introducing each of them and then talking about the opponent that you're going to face. As if they'd gone the full route and included intros, cutscenes, etc, then surely this would have been included as an additional 2K showcase rather than a 2K tower. Add to that the fact that the gameplay footage shown features Roman taking on two of his opponents in the current Raw arena rather than using any historical arena, then it could further suggest that this could be the case. So it'll be interesting to see if WWE Games clarify what the tower will include, as it could be anything from a standard set of matches with the current day models and an introduction from Roman, all the way to a full blown mini 2K showcase complete with cutscenes. As for those who've been asking why we're getting this as a tower rather than 2K giving us a Roman Reigns 2K showcase in the future, then this appears to be down to the fact that they can no longer use Dean Ambrose due to him signing with AEW, as Ambrose's absence means that they'd have to skip over the entirety of the Shield content, as well as Roman's first ever WWE Championship win from Survivor Series 2015, where he defeated Ambrose for the vacant title. So that appears to be the reason why we're getting Roman's career featured in a tower rather than a 2K showcase, which is understandable yet somewhat underwhelming, as there's been a lot of fans calling for a Shield 2K showcase for years now, which sadly is no longer a possibility. Anyway, that covers the Roman Tower, but there is one other piece of news that I want to talk about, as despite cancelling their planned press presentation at Gamescom, yesterday has seen Johnny Gargano make a special appearance on the 2K stage to promote WWE Supercard before then switching focus to WWE 2K20, where he revealed that he'll once again be a part of the roster and revealed his overall rating. Unfortunately, for those of us that didn't attend Gamescom, 2K didn't reveal Johnny's rating when they posted his reveal online, as they instead covered up the rating with spoiler text, likely so that Johnny can reveal his rating himself on social media. So with that brings us to the end of today's video, but let me know in the comments how you think Roman's Tower will turn out. Do you think it'll be accurate and contain historical arenas and attires, or do you think it'll just be a series of one-on-one matches with current arenas and attires? I've reached out to 2K to try and get confirmation on it, so stay tuned to the channel for that and lots more WWE 2K20 news. Until next time though, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.